Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Reese number 796W. This is a piece of white vinyl, what they call Astroflex weather stripping. This is like a V-cushion style material. It's white, made of vinyl. Astroflex, I'm thinking that it's their proprietary brand name for what this is. We're going to call it V-cushion. We're going to call it vinyl. We're going to say that it compresses down and that it's held on with self-adhesive tape that you can see. A little bit of the backer is here, revealing the adhesive on the back side of it. Excellent quality adhesive, that's for sure. This is going to be available in different product lengths, 3 foot, 4 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, and even 10 foot. The 10-footer is all but impossible to ship because of the length. This material does not bend or roll at all, so it needs to come in straight lengths. You will certainly be looking to order lengths as short as possible. Overall width, and there is an image below this video showing those dimensions. I'm just going to use the tape measure. The caliper is unnecessarily too accurate for this. 7/16 is the width on the wide side. Now the short side, 5/16. Okay, an uncompressed height, they don't give that, and that's where the caliper comes in. .228 inch, 0.228. So basically a 1/4 inch. And this material is going to compress down to a reasonable thickness, and not including the paper backer once that's removed, and that's 0.08. So it's, very thin, but nonetheless, it's there. This will compress down reasonably to 0.093 inch. 0.093. So it'll compress down to 3/32 of an inch. So from heavy on a 1/4 down to 3/32 of an inch, that's your range that you'd be working on. This material, they have it as sound seal rated, which will be helpful if you're just trying to retard the transmission of acoustical energy, or maybe to augment existing weather stripping. This material is inexpensive, easy to install, and reasonably effective. It's also fire rated. It's UL listed for fire rated applications, and is air seal rated. So this will act as a benefactor. Your installation will act as a benefactor to having this material added to it. There is, the W, by the way, so forgive me, the 796 is representative of its profile. The W in the part number means white. If you change that to B, you will get the black finish. Yep, and there's a link below this video to a document called Product Brochure, which shows the 796 along with Reese's sister products. It's worth a look. There's more than one product that does this kind of sort of work from them. That page is full of self-adhesive material. There's also a link below this video to the installation instructions. And speaking of self-adhesive material, the installation of this is quite simple and straightforward. You peel back the material and you put it on. Well, sure, in general, but there's more really to it. You're going to want to cut the pieces to length and fit them prior to pulling the tape off so that you know you've got the right length. You're going to want to be sure, 2 times that the frame is completely clean and free of dust, debris, oil from the hands. If it's been painted or stained, you'll want that to be cured at least a week before attempting to put it on. You're going to want to be patient and take your time. Only pull off a small amount of the paper backer. You don't want to bump it onto the frame. You don't want to have to pull it off. If you're doing positive pressure or fire rated applications, the integrity of the weather stripping becomes part and parcel of the fire rating of the entire opening. So it's crucial to get it on. Back to cutting to length, you'll note that Once you've cut them, you dry fit them, and then when you put them on and there's anything wrong after you get to the end of applying them, something's occurred. Doesn't really happen with this. This material is not going to stretch, but those other items that are on their product brochure are made of silicone, and that material will absolutely stretch. So you're going to want to be careful. Don't stretch it out. It'll seek its natural elasticity and just, break the bond of the tape and fail the installation. You want to use a lot of pressure, a serious amount of pressure. And when you are patient, the frame is clean, and you give a lot of pressure, you're going to have an installation that will last a very long time. I like to use the material in instances where it's not really the primary point because it's inexpensive and it's easy to put on and it's effective. Now, the name Reese is synonymous with all things weather stripping related. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up all the items from Reese that we sell, a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to the product catalog. The product catalog is very handy for you to review because it will allow you to see those items that Reese manufactures in terms of weather stripping. The short version of Reese, the summary of why you want to familiarize yourself with them is, when I get Reese material in and I weigh it, because all the items get weighed so that we know what something weighs for shipping purposes, but we weigh it very accurately. The per foot length of the weight on a per foot length with Reese always seems to be heavier, and that just means that their aluminum is thicker, is really the bottom line. The fit and finish on their dark bronze anodized is fantastic. It's a very elegant, rich dark bronze anodizing. It's the sort of weather stripping that you are going to use thresholds, door sweeps, when you want the weather stripping to look every bit as good as the closers and exit devices on the opening. Their technical support and their shipping are industry leading in terms of promptness. So I'm partial to Reese, and it's because of those reasons and others. If you have any questions on the Reese 796W, Astroflex White Self Adhesive Vinyl Strip, or any other Reese product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you very much.